Hey guys, I know right now it's been 2 days since I've uploaded anything. By the time I get this edited, it might be 3. Sorry, that's all I can say. I was helping family, and now kind of ran out of time. The next thing I know, I didn't have anything to upload, and then I was going to the doctor, and I'm sick, and I'm getting better. Let's get this mouse off screen. Actually, let's pull this around a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that's a lot better than it's been. If I can just pull that over just a little bit. Yeah, got the whole game on screen now. Yeah, got the whole game on screen over on this screen instead of the recording screen. So, but we're gonna jump right into this where we left off, and you know.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ
The disappearance of my mail, the strange timestamp, and the sudden electrical discharge must be
何か関係がある
related somehow. He still doesn't know. Sorry guys, I had to do that drop off to you. And it fucked up the thing again. You load the game and it clips off the bottom. Like, that's as far as my mouse will go down, because that's the bottom of the screen. And it just clips that off. I don't know why. They're dumbfounded. Still dumbfounded. And... Huh? I understand they're related somehow, but how?
それを調べるのがお前の仕事だ
It's your job to figure that out, Christina. Ashida-san. Talking to this guy is so tiring.
最初はみんなそうだよ
Everyone's like that at first. The trick is to not take him seriously. And you call yourself my right-hand man? Whatever. I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
誰放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ
Describe the phone wave named subject to change status when the phenomena occurred. It was kind of a mess. I connected my phone to the phone wave, and I was testing to see if I could control it with the X6800. I disconnected the phone. I disconnect the phone, plugged into the phone wave, named subject to change, and replace it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge. I'm home, so hungry. Mary comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work. Time to eat some chicken. Juicy chicken number 1. Ocarine, did you buy the bananas, Ocarine? When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide. Huh? We have a guest? Once she notices Kiryu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile. I'm Mayushi. Nice to meet you. I'm Maxi. Apparently I'm a lab member now. Really? That's great! Another girl lab mem! Daru, what were you doing with the X6800? 1000? Whatever. Like I said, I was adjusting the incoming mail settings. I was monitoring the moment it received mail for the remote control. That's why I put it on freezing mode for 120 seconds too. I made it so that you can start the freezing mode by computer. I tested that out yesterday too. Mary, insert the juicy chicken number 1 into the phone wave. Name subject to change. You all want some? I can give you one each. With her usual ditziness, Mary puts the chicken inside the microwave. You're not getting your chicken back, Mary. Mary explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. I enter 120 pound on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave, name subject to change, starts up. Juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kirisu stares hard at the phone wave, name subject to change, as if to not let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice. So we've reproduced the conditions that existed when the discharge phenomenon occurred, right? How was it again? You there, assistant. Huh? Me? Who else? When did I become your assistant? Just send something to my phone. If we've reproduced the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave, name subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kirisu, just scowls. I don't even know your email address. What a useless assistant. Don't call me your assistant. Daru, send an email from your phone. Sure, but what? Anything. Send Christina so perv. I thought we agreed to stop saying that. Let's compromise and go with Ocarina's a perv. You traitor. Good job, Hidesha-san. Kirisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this. Oh no, Mayushi's bananas. Sounds like Mayushi found the results of our latest experiment. They became gel bananas. We experimented on them. But they were Mayushi's. Want me to send the mail now? Didn't do all the bananas. You'll be reimbursed later. By Hoenn-san, that is. Why me? Jeez, why do you always have to experiment on Mayushi's food? 'Cause he doesn't have any of his own. Don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken too. We are. Okay, sending it now. Sending, click. Miri slips past me and steps up to the active phone wave named subject to change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle. Wait, don't open that. Huh? But it's too late. Blue, white light fills the room, crackling angrily, like the heart of a storm. An electrical discharge. Violent sparking sound. I grab Mary and pull her from the phone wave named subject to change.
なんかやばくね?
Are we gonna die? Well, if you time travel, you might become a gel banana. A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I tried blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kirisu and Darius coughing. Everyone okay? Somehow. That was definitely more than 2 seconds. Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers. Oh, Kareem, what just happened? My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed. Are you okay? No burns or anything? It doesn't hurt anywhere, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, you usually can't tell without looking. Something crazy just happened. Are you hurt? I don't know. I've got adrenaline. That's how that works. You don't know. You gotta fucking bump, scrape, whatever. You don't know because it doesn't hurt yet because there's so much adrenaline. Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Ooh, well, that was something. I wiped the sweat off my brow. Hey, look at this! Pierce's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room, and what I see strikes me speechless. The large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the phone wave, named subject to change, and the X68000 on it. That table has been split in two, as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and other parts connected to the phone wave are scattered across the floor, and the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor. What the hell? How did that? Yeah, it's a microwave, but it's not heavy enough to make a hole in the floor. This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon? I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with jaw agape. Hoing Kyoma. Seize the moment. Just as my calculations predicted. First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I try to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately it's still plugged into the phone wave, named subject to change. El Sai Kangru, I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart. So, about Mayushi's chicken. Yuri stands up, looks inside the phone wave, named subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open. Mayushi's chicken is all burnt black! I pat Mayuri's shoulders to cheer her up. Juicy chicken number 1 made a noble sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for his happiness in the next life. Chicken doesn't matter right now. We need to determine what happened with the phone. It doesn't matter. That's so mean. Christina Chen. Hey, Owen Kiyoma, do something about this. Mayushi-san learned my name wrong. More importantly, we need ventilation. Cough, cough. Silence, all of you. I fix everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment in the century succeeded and brought humanity a step closer in a new direction. So they blew everything up and it was a success. They were trying to freeze the chicken and get a bad timestamp again. And they haven't even checked if they got the timestamp in the past. They just did shit. Yeah. So Phone Wave looks like it's utterly destroyed. It's embedded in the fucking floor. The chicken is charcoal. And I hope you guys don't think, you know, that time travel joke earlier was, I'm not gonna say serious, it was. The name of chapter 1 that we're still in is Time Travel Paranoia. They haven't said anything about time travel, but you guys have seen that. If I pull it up, if I can pull it up, remember what keys to hit. Chapter 1, Time Travel Paranoia. So, you guys know it's a time travel game. Even if you haven't seen the series, which I highly recommend you watch the series. It's a good series. But I didn't spoil the game. It's a game about time travel. Based on an anime about time travel. So, they were having the instance with the chicken. The frozen chicken was refreezing. In other words, it was going back in time. The gel bananas, when separated from the actual bunch of bananas, were going back in time, gelifying for an unknown reason, and becoming reattached as if they'd never been removed, just gelified. Just moving through space and time. All of their own accord. Through use of Phone Wave, of course. Name subject to change. But, because of that, all of that says time travel. But now, they've got this chicken that went forward in time to the point where it was overcooked because it was in a microwave that was running. It went forward in time because she opened the door and overcooked it until it was ash. The desk went forward in time in one, in a couple spots and broke in half. Basically, this was a hell of a time problem that just happened and just destroyed a bunch of stuff because it aged beyond belief. This is at least my take on the matter. So, they're like, it succeeded. They don't even know what's going on. All they know is the chicken didn't freeze, it turned to ash. charred and ruined. She can't even fucking take the chicken home and put it in an actual microwave and cook it and have chicken. It's just done. We're gonna get back to the game. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave, named subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it, it still works. I bring up the list of received mails. It's a lot of received mails. And if you notice, all the way down at the bottom, I can use my mouse for this. All the way down here, there's 2 messages from Daru. They're opened. This was the first one we received in game. Then we got one from Mayuri, and all of these. These are new. We only had the 1 message from Daru. Only had the 1. Now, we've got stuff from before the game even started. So, it was a success, but Mayuri screwed up the test. Because they shouldn't have been using her food, but that's another thing. New mail should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost mail isn't one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my mail history, and there, I find it. Okarine's AP. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this mail on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kirisu matter. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th, and just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration. It all connects. There's a meaning behind this series of events, and the only one true answer. I've discovered the phone wave named subject to change. It's true hidden function. This isn't intuition. That's right, this is conviction. Just spit it out. What do you think it is? I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kirisu's glare head on. First, let me say one thing. The greatest inventions are created by accident. This we call serendipity. Get on with it. How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point. The mail was sent to the past. The chicken returned to its frozen state. The plucked banana returned to the bunch. No way. Kirisu seems to get it now. As expected of my genius assistant. Yes, way. This is the choice of Steins game. The phone wave, named subject to change, is a time machine. That's the end of chapter 1. I don't know how long we've been recording, but we got new mail. I'm gonna go until 12 my time for this episode. Oh, Shining Finger likes to message us. Mogda here. Are you a student, Okabe-kun? Are you on summer break, Mokabe? Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as you can, but I don't want to be a bother. So let me know. Okay. Mocha. By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Bye-bye. Okay. I just remembered. I couldn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm more comfortable communicating by email. Anyway, what about you, Oakbake? You still asleep? Rise and shine. Have you talked to the super hacker yet? Oh, I also like to hear more about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious. Mocha. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not so bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up. Okay? Mocha. How do I mail her back? There's nothing here for me to mail her. There's no hyperlink. I can't scroll down on any of these. So I guess we're just ignoring her. Okay. So we made it to chapter 2. We're gonna go ahead and play a little bit into this. The dawn of a new day. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. Okay, he chugged the bottle. It's summer. It's hot. It's humid as hell in his lab. In the summer, you sip on stuff constantly. Whenever you can, you sip on it. You chug it, you're too hot. You're too hot. Especially if you're out working in the heat. You're too hot. You know, and you don't just drink water. You don't just drink Gatorade. You don't sit there and slam it. And a cold drink is not necessarily the best thing for you. I usually drink hot soda. And I can tell you, in the dead of summer, sipping on a little bit of water every now and again, stop to take a break, crack open a hot soda. Sipping on cold water, crack open a hot soda. Sit there and drink it. A lot of the older guys will bring a thermos full of coffee. And that's what they drink on all day. A lot of the older guys don't do water. They do coffee. Which is not the best thing for you. But it'll get you through the day. Sit there and sip on hot coffee all day. You can chug hot coffee on a hot summer day. You know what it's gonna do? You're gonna be like, I'm out of coffee. Because it's the same temperature or hotter than you. In the heat, you're gonna be like, well, I'm out of coffee. It's not so hot out here. No. Whatever you do, don't stop sweating. And if you do, sit in the shade, sip on some water, sip on some Gatorade. You're done for a while. Pour some water on you, not cold water. Just soak your shirt. You're good to go. That's how I did it. And I was drinking soda all the time. I'd pour water all over me. Everybody's still working. Because I kept a bottle of water in my back pocket, just letting that water heat up. I could sip on it occasionally, but when that water got hot, it's hot, I don't want to drink it. I don't want to drink it. No. I'd just leave it in my back pocket. And if I need to get something to drink. It's been 5-10 minutes. I've been out here in the heat working my ass off, sweating. I need to drink. Go ahead and pour that water all over me. Because it's not drinking water anymore. That's keeping me cool water. Just skip the process of sweating and just put the water all over my shirt. It's already hot. Pour it on, it's like, whoo, that's hot. Not throwing yourself into shock. You'll watch out in the summertime. That heat will jack you up if you're not used to it. It'll jack you up if you're used to it and you're not doing what you should be to take care of yourself. Back to the game. I just wanted to comment on how Mr. Hoin Kiyoma, mad scientist, is being stupid. Hot, he doesn't have AC. He's working in the heat. He may not be doing manual labor in the heat. It's hot, he's sweating, he's chugging soda? No. You don't chug nothing. You can chug hot chocolate, coffee, hot beverages. You can. You shouldn't, though. Oh, I could pass out if I'm not careful. Exactly what I just said. Not literally word for word, but exactly what I just said, basically. Makes you sick. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hot. Would be hell without it. Nothing. Daru is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. Bounce the leg. Bounce the leg. I'm actually just bouncing up in my chair. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. He's busy fucking working. He's concentrated. Leave him the fuck alone. He'll solve this time travel issue in like a week. You may have to knock him out a couple times, make him go to sleep, but he'll solve this time travel issue in no time if you just leave him the fuck alone. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, named subject to change, was also a time machine. But Kursu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. A time machine? A time machine. It can't be. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. If you guys remember, she just gave a press conference, basically, to students and teachers. Tenured scientists, professors, on how, as of right now, time travel is illogical. It's stupid, you can't do it. Because, good luck. Only in a lot more scientific words. That's how they met her for the second time. Because of time travel. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas. So she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. Maybe you buy her a shit ton of bananas and chicken. And then don't test on them. Get your own shit. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named subject to change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however. We went to the supermarket, stocked up on a wide variety of items, tossed each of them into the phone wave, named subject to change, but everything failed. No change. Nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by the last run of experiments. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of a fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on. But if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurred, the phone wave, named subject to change, suddenly gained mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor and we spread out cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor too. It's only a temporary fix though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first 2 problems pale before the third. Third, the last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave named subject to change. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send an email to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. We start off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Another email pops up on my phone. Shining Finger. I haven't gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much. Okubei-kun. You're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. Lamo. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please. Okay. Guess we're not emailing her back. Are we? Can I email her back? What's the deal? Okay. They let me go finally. I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiru Moko. I've never really used email this often before. Even Mayuri only sends me one or two a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I'm so hungry, I don't even feel like showering. I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. Hey, wanna go to Sanbu for some beef bowl? Nah, too much trouble. Are you hungry? Yeah, but... Mayuri. Maybe she's spending money, he's getting dangerously low, you and Daru need to chip in. 2, sometimes you don't want to get between me and my food. You eat too much anyway, go on a diet before it's too late. Don't get angry, next time I'll treat you to anything you want to eat, so keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments. Both of them are bad replies. One's like, fuck you, give me all of your food. And the other's, I'll buy you something, but keep buying bananas for the lab to do experiments for me. It's lesser of two evils. You're such a bum. What is doing on the computer anyway? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of a futuristic looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through the gigantic octagonal tunnel, like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Ha ha. Daru sighs heartily. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes. Sorry, excuse me. Is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or something's just wrong with him. The Large Hadron Collider sure is cute. What? What did you just say? Large Hadron Collider? Is that an incantation? No. A secret technique? Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about it? I grab Daru's relaxed shoulder and wring them out. Ow, 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 what are you doing? Are you conscious? Of course, man. What is this Large Hadron Collider thing? You know, it's what CERN uses to do their experiments. LHC for short. It's seriously Mo. Recommend it. You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid? Of course not, but there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? It makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories of the undersides of highways irresistible or something. Yeah, same thing. Where does it end? 2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects? Life's too short. I don't want to limit my interests, you know? And yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite. CERN. That name. I've seen it somewhere. And recently. Where was it again? Oh, of course. John Titor. Oh yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier. He's the ad channel's going crazy about, isn't he? That one might be an imposter, but I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? I'd hoped that Daru would remember, but no such luck. Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine. A time machine? That's a timely topic. But that wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing. Doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate. Can we trust this Titor guy? It doesn't matter if we could trust him or not. Now, we have something in common, the time machine. We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave, named subject to change. I bumped the controller. Experiment has hit a dead end for now. So it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this. Tell me everything you know about CERN. Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. Daru strikes his keys with renewed passion. He goes to the My Pictures folders and opens a folder literally called CERN. CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics or the European Organization for Nuclear Research. It's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous for the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web. You mean the internet? Bingo. This is it. At the time, at the beginning of most URLs, CERN invented that. All I know about CERN is what I've read. Titor's book. I never knew they were that amazing. Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too. What sort of research does CERN do? Particle physics mostly. CERN can do experiments no one else can do because they have the biggest particle accelerators in the world. The low energy anti-proton range, the proton synchrotron booster, the large electron positron collider. And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world. The LHC, Large Hadron Collider 10. 10? Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize in Mo form just about anything in the world simply by sticking 10 at the end of its name. Daru's power encompass even particle accelerators. Daru doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image.
LHC はセルンの地下にある全長約27キロのサークル状トンネルに設置された粒子加速器なんだよ。
Damn, I didn't know it was that big. The LHC is 27 kilometers long, circular tunnel built underneath the CERN's headquarters. Shut up, phone. Shut up, phone. I'm busy. Back. I'll be back, guys. Maybe. It's 12. End of episode. If you like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, comment, share. I'd appreciate it. Yeah. So, I'll see you in the next episode.